You are literally pointing out a difference among two people, and you have to ask the question you asking. I'm starting to think that people just don't have brain cells. Like, what in the world? This is the dumbest question I fucking heard. Then you want to have me come over there with a fucking angry bird that I've already said I'm not going around. I don't give a fuck if she does lives on me. I don't give a fuck if she continues to talk on me. I don't fucking care. I'm not sitting in circles that I already know I don't want to be in. I've never had a problem with Miz. I've never, well, actually, no. When me and Pam had a problem, Ms., that's her friend. So it is what it is. But a direct problem, no. For me, I just don't understand how the question that you're asking can even in your mind register as relevant. Do you not see where the difference is being pointed out? Y'all want me to say something to Kendra so bad on shit I never even witnessed. Shit I don't know nothing about. And it's that deep with you and Kendra and her and Kendra that you want me to insert myself in it. When I've already said the last couple days, if it don't fucking involve me, leave me the fuck out of it. Like, what's so hard to hear about that? I understand that you got a problem with Kendra. Came in my live the other day talking about, well, Kendra did this, Kendra did that. I don't fucking care what Kendra did. Let me fix your box. One of the mods fixed the box. Hello. So you've been ranging me for what, Miss?
No, and look, we're not going to start this out as you being hostile because that's not.
I got a sinus headache. I've been asleep all day, and the first thing that I hear, Miss,
for 2 weeks
is you're constantly calling for me.
No, it's not constantly. One day today for the last hour.
It sent to me 10 times, Miss.
In the what? The last hour? Because that's all it's been.
It shouldn't matter.
Queenie, you've never had issues. I only had a question to clear some shit that happened yesterday in Smash's life because of what happened with Monster and Smash. Shit was getting misconstrued. That's all I had is a question.
What's your question?
Why is it wrong? And I'm not. It was absolutely wrong for Smash to say. Please let me finish. It was absolutely wrong for Smash to say, "Kiss my white ass." But it was also absolutely wrong for Kendra to say, that YT bitch.
Do you not hear what you just said?
No, I totally heard what I just said, girl.
No, do you understand what you're saying, though? You just asked me about two YT people, right?
Two YT people calling out color. So how are you going to call one out for going to color when she's mad and not the other for going to color when she's mad? Also, I had questions about you fucking supporting the fact that at the time
you supporting somebody else. You want somebody else's problems to be my fucking problem so bad.
I don't know if you don't know me, but I've been a homie know me and I do my own thing, Queenie.
Okay, so what are you telling me about supporting somebody else? You support somebody I don't fucking like.
You sat there in the comments yesterday fucking okaying Monster when people thought Monster was doing the Columbine shit, which I did talk to Monster today.
You understand what that was. I got the fact because we were talking about conversations.
You didn't get the fact because you know what? You're not from Colorado. You didn't lose somebody in Columbine. You didn't know anybody affected about it.
Are you going to listen or just run your mouth?
Well, you interrupted me when I was talking.
For me, because I already know your question. I've answered it 5 times.
Okay, so it's okay that you interrupt me, but I don't interrupt you, right?
Like I said, so are those your 2 questions? So about supporting who?
My question is, why is it okay for 2 YT women to fucking call out YT and you only be okay with one of them and not the other?
I'm okay with one of them and not the other. What the fuck are you? Okay, so is that the first one you want me to answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you just hear what you said? First off, you keep repeating it. There is a difference. You're pointing out a difference. I literally did nothing to Smash. I blocked her. She was pissed off. I blocked her. She says that first off.
I get that. I do.
Okay, so listen. You're also saying if you were a black female, right? And I say kiss my black ass, am I pointing out a difference between me and you?
Yes.
No.
100%.
How if you're black?
So how is she calling out a difference if she's telling you to kiss her white ass?
Do you not hear what you just said?
How's it different from you saying kiss my black ass, my white ass, or or
No,
Kendra saying
listen, love.
this black woman said this, or this YT woman said that. Why are you calling out color? Why is color the first thing that you're being so hypocritical right now, Queenie?
That's not hypocritical. You're not listening to what you're saying. You're just trying to find something to pick about. When you're the same color as me,
hypocrisy.
If you're the same color as me, what difference am I pointing out?
Kendra's okay.
Okay. All right. Next question.
Go ahead.
Next question.
That was my question. Why it was okay for Kendra to do it? And
did you understand it? Did you understand what I just said?
No, I do understand where you're coming from. I do. But I'm not saying that Smashley was right, because again, Smashley and I are not friends at all. I just don't understand why everybody's first reference is fucking color.
Hold on. I totally agree with that. But maybe another black person, because Britt, you're black. Can you explain?
I don't hate anybody, to be honest.
Miss, just listen to me for a second. And no, I'm not on anybody's side, okay?
But you understand it, right?
I do.
I understand what you're saying, Queenie. I do.
I'm just saying, I feel like if y'all want me to approach Kendra about something, which I understand what your problem with, like, the all-around problem is, if you want me to, you have to inform me about the shit that's been going on. Because, Miss, I don't know none of the shit y'all are talking about.
Maybe I didn't think about it the way that you just explained it to me, but I do understand it now, and I'm sorry.
I just don't understand why y'all want me to correct somebody on some shit I don't know shit about.
I am not angry about everything. Are you kidding me?
Listen, don't read the comments. Every time that Snark is coming and like Breezy and them came yesterday, I knew absolutely nothing about the fucking situation. The first thing was ask Kendra this. And why am I going to ask her something I haven't fact checked and I don't know shit about?
No, my question was the same as Queenie's. Why does color have to be brought up the first time you get mad? Why does it kiss my white ass, or that YT lady, or that black lady, or whatever? Why does color have to be brought up?
Which is understandable, but when it comes to Breezy, you go ahead, baby.
I get what you're saying now. I do get what you're saying now. I did not at first, but I do get what you're saying now. So,
are you sure, Miss?
I 100% do. Kendra was calling. She's white. She's calling out another YT lady. Okay. Right, I get that Smash is white, and she was calling out a black lady.
Now, and I get that
100%. And you know what? I'm sorry for coming at you. I get
if I were to do that to you, I would expect people to feel how I'm feeling. Like, I would expect you to feel like that. I really do.
Right.
It's because
I seriously, I do get that. I do, Queenie. I do get that now. Thank you for explaining it to me in that sense of form to where I can understand. It's the same way that I just explained to Monster why Columbine was such a big issue to some of us.
That's another thing you mentioned. Okay, so listen, we were already talking about unacceptable conversations. So when I said bad timing, I knew what she was saying. She was basically saying these are conversations that are inappropriate. So there was no joke, but nobody was going to get that. Nobody was going to understand it.
I think the understanding is, especially people from Colorado that grew up with it and grew up around it, is that Columbine and joke just don't go in the same sentence.
I get that, but the whole thing.
Hey, Queen E, this is Bankhead Baby. I was just trying to figure out, like, and I'm biracial, so I'm not on white, black. I'm trying to say the same place as Queen E is. It's not Queen E's fault if other people are bringing up other people and calling them by their race. It doesn't make sense. I seen it all over the app this morning. Queen E is being blamed for this, and it's not her fault. They're grown. They control what comes out of their mouth.
I said that in my live. I'm not trying to yell at Queen E. I'm not. I am trying to understand it, and I do appreciate the fact on the scenario she just gave me, and I didn't think of it that way. She's absolutely right.
But go ahead, Britt, so we can get back to the conversation. I really know what it's about and why they feel this way, but at the same time, I don't know shit that's going on with all these situations y'all have mentioned. I really don't know.
Girl, like I said, I have had no issues with you ever. You and I have never fought. We're on different sides of TikTok. I get that, but you and I have never fought. Same with Monster. So I was just trying to clarify some things from last night that I heard and I saw. And I wanted to clarify, and I do get your point of view. I do. And it's absolutely correct. There was a white person calling out a black person, and then there was a white person calling out a white person. I guess in my head, I just thought, I don't understand why color matters any which way, because I don't give a fuck about anybody's color.
Miss, that's going to be a question for Kendra, though, not Queenie.
I tried to ask Smash. She would not answer me. She just told me because I blocked her. She was pissed. I tried to ask her. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I just went and was like, oh, this bitch. No, I went and I asked her. And she said, oh, you pissed me off. You blocked me.
And 100%, like, I am not friends with Smash at all. At all. And I did go on a sneaky, and I watched the live last night. So I had questions for Monster, and I had questions for you. And it had nothing to do with anger. I was just, seriously, I was trying to ask questions.
And I get that. I just really feel like it's deeper than that. This is everything y'all have been coming at me for is about some shit that happened with Kendra and y'all prior. I don't even know anything about it. I stopped the stuff that came in the other day. I was telling her she can't talk about Kendra. I don't give a fuck if she talk about Kendra. I don't be giving a fuck when she talk about me. My point is, I was not talking about that. We're not going to switch this to a,
we're not fighting. We're clarifying shit. We're not fighting.
No, we're good. My thing is, y'all want me to speak to Kendra about something I know nothing about. Like nothing. Miss, you can't tell me that I was there when whatever happened with y'all happened. With the breezy shit or any of that. So for them
Half
to come
the
in
time,
and be,
I wasn't fucking there. Shit.
that's my point. But they want me to say something to her on some shit that I know nothing about. I haven't seen the clip. I don't know. I wasn't there. You know what I mean? You want me to just take your word that she said this and then go say something to her. How am I going to have a conversation with somebody about some shit I don't know nothing about?
I agree.
Like,
I do agree.
I mean, I
agree that it wasn't, maybe it was, I was just trying to clarify for myself why I was okay for one and not the other, but I do get your point. I do. I see it and I get it.
I asked Kendra about the breezy thing, and from what I was told, like, which was in comments, so it could have been misconstrued, like, I was told that she accepted accountability for that. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't even know what happened in the conversation. I was just saying that Breezy them had came in my live and they were saying, ask Kendra this about a situation that I know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? I understand that people have issues with other people, but I'm not sitting here telling you, well, as you know, the situation with me and Pam happened, and you know, you were there with her. So at the time, I'm not saying go ask her about that. Even though you were there and why she acted the way she acted, I'm not telling you to go do that. I don't expect you to.
And I wasn't trying to tell anybody to do anything. I had questions. And this is same with Monster. I was like, when she came up into my life, like, I'm like, hey, I'm not trying to be angry or mad. I'm going to tell you why I was upset about the situation, what I thought about it, and I want to hear your perspective on it. And that's what happened with Monster. There was no fighting, there was no yelling, and I don't want to yell.
No, Monster told me. Monster actually told me, and I mean, and as many times as we tried to explain it, and you know, I really just feel like today it was just like wake up and pick about something else. And you know, the situation being picked with about me, I understand you wanted clarity. That's fine. You know, the other conversation.
That's why. Like, and even now, like, I agree with you. I do understand your point of view, and I'm not trying to fight.
The deeper issue is what needs to be handled. I don't know nothing about it. I don't. So I can't talk to her or have a real conversation with even you if it was something I didn't know about, somebody came at me. I can't go and have a conversation with you about it, especially if I don't fucking know about it. So how am I asking questions? How am I asking you?
No. Fortunately, Monster has a little bit more of a mindset and answered like an adult, unlike you.
Monster explained it to several people, I'm assuming.
I look, Monster explained it last night in the live. I understood what Monster was saying, but I also understood where the other people were coming from. Being from somebody who lost somebody in Columbine, who graduated 5 miles from Columbine, and who grew up in that community. And it was hurtful. And she understood that too. But I also understood her point of view on it wasn't supposed to be anything like that.
Yeah, and see, Listen, when she said it, because we were talking about inappropriate things because of Smash's live, like how he was acting and mental health, or those are things that are not to be joked with. I understood instantly when she was saying what she was saying. Did she pick the right words to say? Hell no. But I'm
I
saying,
even said that.
I
Queenie
got
even
it.
said bad timing, bad timing.
That's
I
because they weren't
said that
gonna
to Monster when I was talking to her. But some of y'all in the comments, I want you to know, Smash again. Smash and I are not fucking friends. However, she is from Colorado, and people from Colorado are a little sensitive about the Columbine issue, especially ones that grew up next to it or near it or lost somebody from it.
But she
And it
understands
was,
that.
it
Monster
was,
understands it. She gets
she
why
does,
other
yes.
people are upset.
I did
But
talk to her, and I get her point of view now. She got
when
my
you're
point of view.
doing it
We
and
squashed it.
you're thinking like how I understood her, because I was like, these are inappropriate conversations. It was basically, inappropriate conversation. That's why I had the reaction I had, because it's too soon. Like, y'all not gonna understand what she's saying if she was to say that. She would have to. Y'all just wasn't gonna get it. Like, y'all really weren't gonna get it. Like, and I
Don't say
that.
y'all because I'm not part of Smashes, y'all.
No,
I
no.
did get it.
I'm
I
saying,
also I just wanted to
lot
make
of
sure
things.
Monster knew why certain people were like super upset about it.
That moment, Miz, you probably didn't get it either, because it was just
No,
a
I
clip.
did. I
It wasn't
did.
a whole
I
concept.
got it that it was a non-joke, and that's why she didn't continue. I did, because there's
It
nothing to
wasn't
joke
just the
about the
whole
Columbine. That's why it
concept
was a
either.
non-joke.
They didn't give the whole context of all the inappropriate conversations we were having. They just started from me saying Happy Easter because I was about to drop down and I was telling them I was about to go, but have a good Easter. They started from right there. But there was a whole conversation that happened prior to that. So a lot of people wouldn't have got what was being said.
Hey,
But
Peace,
anyway,
if you got issues with me, then you can come over to my live and despair your grievances with me, like for real. I don't understand why you have issues with me. I've never done nothing personally wrong to you. I've never talked bad about you. I've never said nothing about you. So you just follow the hate
Peace and me
train.
are real close, Miss, and Peace ain't never told me she had no problem with you. She
She
probably has.
obviously has a problem with me down here in the comments.
Okay. But
You're not
anyway, back.
blocked. Girl, you are not blocked. Here, I'll screenshot this shit right now. You are not blocked from me. Just so you know. Just because I'm not on my other main that was permanently banned and I'm now on this one does not mean that you were fucking blocked. Literally
Okay, so
everybody on my permanent main was blocked when I got fucking banned.
yes. Let's get back to our conversation. I don't look down at the comments. A lot of them know. A lot of my mods will answer the questions down there for me, because I might glimpse down there. I might, but I'm not down there to engage with them. I feel like you got up in a box next to me, and the conversation has to be focused on me and
That's
you.
literally the only question I had, and I am thankful that you explained it, and I do understand it.
There's a deeper issue here. I understand that there's stuff going on between, Pam, Breezy, and Kendra. I get that. And so I feel like I caught it straight just because of, however they feel. But I cannot be expected to have a conversation with somebody I don't know nothing about. Like I don't know nothing about what happened between Breezy and Kendra. I don't know nothing that happened, between Pam and Kendra. Like, and to just come in, I was blindsided when they came in talking about, well, ask her about this. I don't fucking know shit about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not addressing shit for me. And I would expect you to do the same thing. If they want to have a conversation, they should do that. But I've already made it very clear. Like
I ended my live and came over here. It's not that I'm hiding from you or like scared of you. Like I literally just want answers
from you. The only thing I was saying, and I've been saying it for 2 days, is if it don't pertain to me, I'm not getting I don't want to hear it no more. Like, I'm done with it. I'm done with the people.
This kind of did pertain to you, which is why I asked you about it. But I get your point of view. I do.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I have been made it known. I'm not going to get up and argue every single day. Getting sent the live 10 times and saying, oh, you got questions. And then, of course, I was told Pam was in there. I'm not dealing with Angry Bird. She's literally angry about everything.
Hey, can I just address this real quick? Peace. Yes, I do think that she is fake. Not you, Queenie, but Lee. I do think she is fake. She was up in Smashley's putting up model ER pictures and saying she was somebody she wasn't for the longest fucking time. So yes, I do think she is fake.
Who are we talking about?
Lee 23andMe.
Wait, so who's the fake one though? Is that the
Lee
person?
23andMe. Pizza saying, she goes,
I don't
"Oh,
know
you
who
think
that
Lee's fake?" Go back and watch those clips where Lee tried to post pictures from the show ER of her as a doctor, and
Wait,
like this
wait.
Palestinian doctor.
But was she telling people she was a doctor?
Oh yeah, she was. She 100%. So like, if you don't want me to call Lee
Wait,
fake,
where can I go watch this? Because if she was outright getting in panels talking about I'm a doctor,
oh,
wasn't
not
playing.
only did she do that, like she went up and posted fake pictures. Then I believe Liz smashed
I mean,
and somebody
is this
else.
this the Lee we talking about? Because
Yes.
he ain't never said that shit to me, and I've known her a while.
Oh, because she got called on smashes for it, and then she went live on her camera, and people called her out for it. But it fucking happened, and I'll get you the live, Queenie. I'll send it to you.
I definitely want to see where she said she was a doctor, and I hope it wasn't satire. And if she's just taking her face and plastering it,
Like a
yeah.
pediatrician.
Huh?
A pediatrician, ER doctor, or some shit like that. It was Smashes Live, and it did happen.
Who is Courtney Jackson? Courtney, if you want to come back up, you're gonna have to re-request because.
Want me to call her fake? Maybe she shouldn't go around fucking pretending to be people she isn't.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that, but that's what I'm
Saw it.
saying.
Victoria saw it. I mean, other people also saw it. Daydreamer said that was her. I saw that live. Yes, it was the 23 Lee and me. The one that's commenting, talking shit to me down here in the comments.
Well, I mean, like I said, I still can't have a conversation with somebody I don't know nothing about what you're telling me. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'd have to do researching on all of this shit. I haven't even spoke to Kendra about this shit from the other day. Like, I don't know nothing about that. I asked her in the chat, and she said that, yeah, she took accountability. I might have asked her up there, and she said she took accountability, but y'all beefs, can y'all keep them between y'all? I ain't gonna tell you who you should like. I don't even bother you about who you like. Can you please stop bothering me about who I like? Please. If y'all got prior beef with Kendra, I get that. Y'all want to squash that, talk about it?
Are you serious? I get called out for shit. Queenie. This person down here, Grandma M, just in your life. Why wait? Why is everyone called out but Ms.? Am I not called out all the fucking time?
I called you out when I was around you, so I mean...
I am called out all the fucking time. But the difference between me and some of these other people is I'm 100% honest about when I fuck up or when I do wrong shit.
But I don't know. I mean, if I'm going to try to talk to Kendra because I don't even know what's going on. I just know, I've been given that one side from the side that came in. I'm going to try to talk to her, see what's going on. I don't have a clue what y'all are talking about. When it is brought to me and I'm talking about a whole nother subject, I'm going to treat it as if it's irrelevant because I have no knowledge of it. I'm just going to do that because I have no knowledge of it. I have to do my research and find out what's actually going on, and then make a perception or a judgment. I can't just go based off of what you're saying or what she's saying. You know what I mean?
I get that. And I appreciate you at least giving me insight on your side and allowing me to at least see, like, I get why you...
Girl, because I was like, if you
you're absolutely right. It's a white person calling out a black person and a white person calling out a white person, and you're absolutely right.
I have the worst sinus headache, and when the question was asked to me, I was like, we can't be for real right now. Like, I really was.
Well, I'm sorry about your headache, and I hope it gets better, and I will go ahead and drop.
All right, I appreciate you for even wanting to ask, but I to me, I would never do that to you, miss. I wouldn't just tell you to, I wouldn't say, my color when it comes to you. I just wouldn't. And I definitely wouldn't do it to you for nothing. Like, even when we're arguing, I wouldn't.
Well, that's what I said to Monster. I was like, I've never had a problem with Queenie either, so I just want to ask her a couple questions so I can clarify. And I did the same thing with Monster. And I get her point of her side of the fucking issue. I also get the other people's side of the issue. With this one, you're absolutely right. I don't get the other side of the issue. My issue is, why does everybody have to call out color first thing when they're mad?
Which I get.
That's my issue.
Because then to you, and it being even, I can understand that. So I actually appreciate you for feeling like that. You know what I mean? But I can't be the same amount mad for two people of the same color saying that, because they're really not pointing out a difference between the two of them. You know what I mean? It was
I
like
did
that
say
was.
Queenie could come to my live, but then when I got told that she was gonna go live instead of coming to my live, I immediately ended my live and I came over here. I'm not I'm not
Don't.
scared of Queenie. Queenie and I've never had issues.
No, she'll come talk to me. She's not scared of me. She would come talk
I've
to me.
always
And
been able to come talk to
I'm not
Queenie
scared
when
of
I've
her.
had an issue.
I just don't feel like dealing with Angry Bird. And I understand. I'm sorry that's your friend, but she's just grumpy every single day, and there's no end to the conversation. It's just like an endless battle.
See?
And
And that's how I feel about Kendra sometimes. There's just no end.
I get that. I get that. But that's why I was like, okay, well, you can come over here. If I felt like I
And
could
that's
even
fine.
have a conversation with Pam about anything that she wanted answers on, I would try because I have before, But at a certain point, I just got to be like, yeah, I'm good, and I don't indulge with her. I don't watch her. I don't do any of that. And so I would think that's what y'all would do with Kendra. But at the same time,
well, and exactly. I love Pam and support Pam the same way y'all do Kendra. And even if Pam did something that I questioned, I would go to Pam and like even on live and be like, hey, like what the fuck? And I think I have before.
y'all have to give me the opportunity to even find out what's going on. This shit just happened yesterday.
I know.
No.
That's why I literally was in bed just watching it, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna deal with it tonight. I'm gonna wait till they're live tomorrow or online. And even with Monster, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be talking about this. I sent her I couldn't send you a request, but I sent Monster one, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be talking about this. I would please come in and help me understand.
Just with stuff that don't serve me, I'm choosing not to indulge. I've been saying this for quite a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was fucking playing Family Feud. She mentioned that a couple times.
That are the closest to me have recently been blocked. You know what I mean? So for myself, I don't want to deal with it no more. I'm getting headaches. I told everybody this yesterday. This shit is starting to give me headaches. My sinuses are already bad. Y'all issues between each other. That's cool. My friendships with y'all don't have nothing to do with anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
You're saying that I couldn't keep myself out of it because there's drama. That's not true. I have a personal connection with Columbine. That's why I initially was interested in the conversation yesterday. And I did get where Smash is coming from, being a resident of Colorado. Coloradoans just feel differently about the Columbine issue.
I was trying to, and I'm going back to lay down. I'm taking my meds and I'm about to lay down. I just don't.
Drop. I hope your headache feels better and have a good day.
I appreciate it. Oh, y'all. I woke up with the worst sinus headache. Like the worst. When I say the worst, my ears are plugged. My head hurt. Yeah, I'm about to. I know. And I mean, that was just the whole thing. Now, I can't take BC powders. I can't take no aspirins, no ibuprofens. After you give a kidney, you can't do that. I have to figure out what I can take on a Tylenol base, but I know because y'all ain't seen me all day. I've been asleep and I'm about to go back to sleep. My ears are plugged, my nose hurts. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm getting some dark circles, as you can see. Like my allergies are bad today and my head hurt. I was asleep. I was there, but I was asleep. I think wasn't I in the box? I might have been in the box. I don't know. But for everybody, no, be right. I was asleep though. Because my head is the arguing's not suiting me, y'all. I'm done with it. If they arguing, please, if they mention me, I don't give a fuck. They gonna talk about whatever they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If it comes up in conversation or I feel like it needs to be addressed, I probably will. But I probably won't because I'm not watching it. I'm just not watching it. I don't watch it. So I don't know if my name comes up or not. At late night, I might listen to a Kiki, but at the end of the day, somebody else's beef ain't got shit to do with me. Period. Unless it's motherfucking... I'm going to say Bubbles. Unless it's motherfucking Bubbles. Yeah, y'all probably ain't gonna get a response. Well, I ain't gonna say just Bubbles. It's a couple more too. You just not Kiki. She ain't getting shit. She a stalker. That's what I'm saying. She a fucking stalker. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's about somebody that I truly feel like ain't doing nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect me to just be like, oh, I'm gonna insert myself not knowing no information. I don't know what the fuck happened with Kendra. I'm praying that, you know what I'm saying, me and Kendra can have a conversation. She can explain to me why these bitches are so mad at me. And I ain't even saying bitches because Miz ain't even mad at me for that. Well, yeah, there's a couple other bitches, so I can use that as a plural. But why they're so mad at me? You know what I'm saying? Based off of something that she did. Based off of something she did that I don't even know she did. So, I mean, I don't know. Do I have an emergency pack? No, I can go get some though. I should go get some. I'm gonna have my husband go get it. He's actually at home today. Yeah, I'm about to, y'all. I love y'all. Please, please, please. Stay good in these streets. Yay, Bubbles Army is here. Y'all are so silly. A net pot, okay. Oh, okay. So a net pot in emergency. I love y'all too. I'm gonna just go lay down. But please just, I don't know what the fuck going on, but just, stay from over there. Y'all gonna make me hit the Mallory. Shit. And it ain't because I'm hitting that motherfucker in my head. It's like I'm trying to go lay down. Nevage. I'm about to go, baby. All right.